You know, maybe it would help if I turned the microphone on. All right, this is God. We have people posting up megawads like crazy right now. So this is Frayed. It's by jforce, and it is 4 limit removing Doom 1 episodes. I'm just gonna play it. I think I'm probably on MBF 21 compatibility. It shouldn't cause a problem, you would imagine, but yeah, it says run and gun action, and that's right up my that should be right up my wheelhouse. So I'm gonna hit you with the disclaimer though. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with the disclaimer because I may give you feedback or stuff, and it's just my opinion. So always want to make that clear. But we'll get right to the game now. Let's go. It's a little bit hard to read because of this thing that says frayed here. You could maybe move that to the bottom or something. Just because, like, the red on top of red. A little hard to read. We'll play on UV. Damn it. Okay. No. Okay, I've had my fill of pistoling enemies. See if we can get a shotgun here. That would be great. Okay. I'm just really looking for like a better gun than the pistol. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Alright, that's a lot of enemies to pistol down. Sorry, I wanted to like... Okay, I see. Oh my god. No. Let's push on. I need some ammo. What, am I supposed to jump across there or something? Okay. That's cool. Alright, this definitely feels very old school, like Doom 1. Well, this has got to be the secret, but... And this has to lower, but how? No, it's not that. How about this? No, not that either. It's a very cool looking flesh pile there. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna go for the secrets. So this map looks really cool. 44 enemies is a lot to ask the player to pistol down, in my opinion. The pistol just sucks, and we've pretty much known this since forever. I mean, even when the game came out, the pistol was pretty shit, and I think most people knew that, so... generally speaking, pistol-only levels are not super fun. We do get the shotgun. I wish there was some more shotgun ammo. I think that would be my main thing, like... just some extra shells laying around. Because even when I got the shotgun, I was just out of ammo. And there's nothing I dislike more than having to pistol down ammos. Now, some people say I'm autistic about certain weapons, like the chainsaw and stuff, and, you know, fair enough. But, yeah, just a pistol level. This is also kind of a tricky jump. Right here. I mean, it's not hard or anything, but... well, I do hit the side a lot. It might have been easy to just make like a sector here as like a pathway between these two things, and then you could have a switch up here or something to raise it up for the player. I think that would make a little more sense than trying to do this jump, because while it's not particularly hard, it's like if you do hit the wall, you fall off and then you have to backtrack, which is slightly annoying. Oh, is that the secret? This secret comes way too late in the map, so it's only useful if somebody's playing continuous. You know, as cool as that is, to have the computer do the thing, it's useless unless, and this is a big unless the player, well... unless the player literally runs past everything to the end of the map, which is not something that most players are going to do. That's very much like a speed running mentality. Then, yeah, this secret is only useful for people playing on continuous. Now, if this was like something like my map, I would definitely put the thing that activates this earlier in the level, and maybe make that like a shotgun and a box of shells or something. But anyways, that's just my opinion. But yeah, pistol only levels, I'm not a huge fan of. So hopefully that's the only one. But again, the level just nicely set up. There's good detailing everywhere. It flows good. It really feels like some classic, you know, dooming, some old tech base crawling. Nostalgic, and I probably would have liked it better if I had more shotgun shells. Alright, map, E1 M2 shipping station. Jesus. 2 secrets. Pass. Alright, got a shotgun right away. Nice. Alright, I like that. Some fun parkour. Don't know if I can make that jump or not. We'll save it. Really? Okay. Again, I just wish you would throw some shells around for the player. Just a couple small pickups. Did this door open now? Yeah. Okay, some nice tile cutout work here. Always love that. Wait, is this all progression? Again, like, running out of ammo in the middle of like a big fight is not ideal. I'm gonna pass on that. So is this like just intended progression? You're supposed to jump down here from here? Like, what if the player turns around and goes back and then jumps down over here? Does that do the same thing? Alright, let's see. So like if the player comes here and they just go, oh, there's nothing here, and they come back and then drop down here. You see what I mean? It's kind of the weird thing about progression. Is like you have to provide the player a reason to drop down here. Because they could just turn around and be like, well, what the, you know, what's going on? Even a switch or something, I think, would be a little bit clearer progression. Anyways, I'm a big stickler about progression. Like, as a player, I hate getting lost in a map. So... like, there has to be a reason. Like, I understand you want to use that set piece of opening that one area of the map up with enemies over here, but it's just like, you know, what is the reason for the player to walk down? God damn it. Okay, I'm not doing the lift again. But what is the player to? What is the idea for the player to jump down? Also, I think you should remove these tiny boxes here. Like, they look cool and everything, but they're annoying when the player walks into them because they can't. The roof is too low. They can't step up onto them, so it tends to either get you stuck or bounce you off of them because they're at a weird angle. You know what I mean? I think just remove them. It'll make traversal so much easier. And me personally, I always believe in prioritizing player movement over, you know, something looking cool. Jeez. Okay, I like the foreshadowing here. Okay, nice lighting here. I don't know if I ever finish my thought on this, but there has to be some reason for the player to want to, like, jump down through here. Even though it was my first instinct, because I thought, oh, maybe I can reach that other side over there. You know, not every player is going to think like that, so it might be good to have, like, something compelling. For example, I'm trying to think what you could do. Like, it would be neat to have, like, some kind of thing in here. The lighting in here looks good, by the way. On these crates, it looks very nice. There's a bit of a mist texture here on this box, though, on this backside. So you might want to fix that up. But it would be kind of cool to have, like, a gun or some ammo or maybe some armor or something on, like, a crate, a stack of crates or something, or maybe even just a pillar. You're kind of pressed for room in this, or a space in this room, but it would be nice to have the player come up here, hit the button to lower the goodie that they couldn't get before, and that would give them some motivation to, like, jump back down that particular way. Dang it. Alright, we're gonna just move forward here. Okay, let's press on with the level. Hopefully I clarified that thought. I probably should have grabbed the invisibility. Again, there's a lot of pistoling going on here. This feels like it should be a secret or something with the candles. I like how you can see the blue key over there. I'm finding myself always running out of ammo for the gun I want. And, like, then I don't have it when I need it. You know, like, right there, I need the shotgun here, but I don't have any ammo for it. So what that does is it makes it feel not so much like run and gun, but more like I have to go slowly and carefully because I have no ammo for the weapon that I want. Again, I run out of ammo right when I need it. Generally speaking, a lot of players will skip invisibilities because of the amount of projectile enemies, but I guess the right thing to do is to grab it here. Yeah, I'm out of ammo. Just some shell pickups in this area would be nice. Do 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 do. Alright, I guess I gotta kinda be moving quickly here. Alright, we're gonna leave those enemies so I have some shells to deal with these guys. Okay, let's do the thing. Really? All right. Nice. Some much needed armor. Yeah, I like this area. There's some nice lighting there. Okay. Got the key. Okay, now we're getting loaded up on shells. Hang on. Okay, so there's no way to backtrack. Okay, I see. Might be a good idea to close that so the player has to... Well... I don't know, I'm gonna hold judgment about this door. Does this open again? No. Okay. I'll try not to forget to come back to that door. I don't want to waste all my shells on these guys. Okay. Oh, that's a secret, really? I thought I thought that was just progression. Ah, I guess this is progression. Didn't the player just run and jump to there? Probably. Maybe. Yeah. So probably the switch isn't really needed. It would be nice to have some, what do you call it? Something happen when the player opens this, like... You have a lot of free space against this wall. In fact, like an unlimited amount of space there. It would be nice to have some kind of ambush. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but tie something to the key. Another recommendation would be, like, this climb up here wasn't immediately obvious to me. And I'm trying to think. Let me go back a little bit. Okay, here we are. You can just barely see the key up there. It might be a good idea to put it on like a crate so it's a little higher so the player can see it. And then I would maybe recommend like a health bonus here, or maybe one up here, just to kind of draw the player's eye to like the climb. Like, it's not a anything that's super confusing, but just it never hurts to clarify where you want the player to go. Dang it. Let's see. Yeah, it's like a very thin secret sector. I would almost say it would be better to make this back area here the secret sector. And again, it could be fun just to... Like, this is kind of a square, boring room with nothing in it for a secret. It could be fun to just have like a little trap in the walls here, especially since you have so much room. It's always fun to surprise the player when they go for a secret. Alright, now we got the blue key. I wish we didn't have to platform across there again. Alright, so who did I miss? I hear somebody. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go back to this door here. So, when the player comes down here, I think it would... As much as, I mean, well, here's my thing. It's kind of a... I don't want to say disrespectful of the player's time, but it's kind of a waste of the player's time to have to come down here, hit the elevator, walk all the way around to the red key door, do this platforming again to the red key door. I think it would be... And this is like a very minor thing, but I think it would be better if you like put a switch in the wall here to actually open this door after. Like, I understand why you close it when the player drops down, because you don't want them to just run out without dealing with these shotgunners. Although, you know, I would kind of argue that the shotgunners will give chase to the player even if this was open. I think you had some of these guys set to ambush. But you could always, like, untag them. You know what I mean? Untag them from ambushing, and they could chase the player. So even if they do decide to skip this... And then you can also, like, entice the player to come in here by putting some goodies in here, like stim packs or some ammo or something. But I think it'd be better if either this door just stayed open, or maybe you put a switch in here that the player can hit to open this door. And that way they don't have to do, you know, wait for the lift. You know, they could just, let's see, 54, so it's like 2 to 3 seconds to get there, whereas if I have to go this way, you know, we're talking like, I don't know, 6-7 seconds. It just takes longer, and it's not like you opened up something new over here. I was actually wondering if you were going to like open another trap here, which could have been interesting, but nothing actually happened. So, and again, this little bit of platforming here is a neat idea, but it's annoying because of those two little boxes. But anyway, that's just my feedback. You know, this map is very well detailed. I always like how you're peering into like areas that you're going to go to next. The secrets were pretty reasonable to find. My big gripe, I guess, is just with ammo. Again, like, for run and gun action, I find that you're leaving me always with no ammo when I most desperately need it in these maps, and that's kind of a big problem. So I think littering around more scraps of ammo to pick up will be super helpful. But yeah, so far so good. Let's go to map 3. Operation Obsolete. Okay. I guess we pistol down one of these guys, please. I like the broken pieces of stone there. That looks cool. Alright, so we got red behind us, yellow, and blue. Again, with these door tracks, I always recommend putting them on the outside of the door jam, or whatever you want to call this inside thing, because when the player's looking head on, it's very, very hard to tell that that's a blue key door. Whereas you could like inset it into this wall here that's kind of on the side, and it won't look bad at all, and the player will be able to see it no matter which direction they're facing. Same with here. This is like, I consider this a very much like a rookie mistake. And door markers are super important to me, because if the player ever gets lost in your map, that's like a lighthouse to draw them in. And having it like inside the door basically means they have to walk up to the door and use it to really even see it. Alright, let's just run past all that. Okay. Good trap. You got me. I was trying to run. Here we go. That was fun. I wonder if I was like maybe a little bit farther. Well, hang on a second. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back to, I guess, here. I want to see what all is up here. Secret, maybe? Oh. Yeah, the floor's just kind of weirdly cut out here. I'm not a super fan of this like impassable line, like floor lower cutout. Like I know why you did it, so you could get this pillar in here. But it might be better just to make geometry instead. I don't know. Yeah, and it's weird because this one is impassable here, it feels like. Or maybe not. What the? Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, it feels a little bit weird, but let's see. What was I thinking about before? Oh, there's nothing in here. It's kind of weird. What did that switch do? Does that open the door behind you? Let's see. Okay, so you're locked in until you get that. So, one thing I think is it would be kind of cool if this switch like handled all the action in this room. Like it was fun to kind of plow through everything, but the player's going to be mostly concerned with dealing with the enemies when they come in here rather than, you know, hitting more switches, because generally in the player, like the way I think about the player's mind is like, I have a couple like theories, basic theories, like players like to see stuff, when they see stuff they like to shoot it and kill it. They don't like leaving stuff behind. Players also don't like hitting switches because generally switches add more enemies into the mix, generally. So one thing I noticed is like when I trigger this room, I just deal with all the enemies. Whereas it would be cool if this switch that you hit here, like open these monster closets, and it would be neat if these sections here were actually doored off and they open to reveal the enemies. And maybe even a door here to prevent the player from coming up and opening the exit switch too early, you know? But it would just be nice to have it all unfold with the switch action rather than having the player clear everything out and then come down here and hit the switch. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm explaining that well, but this is like a setup thing. We're talking about enemy setups. Like this was a fun trap. It was fun to have the guys open up behind me and all these enemies. But generally speaking, as a player, I don't want to hit any more switches until I've cleared everything out, because a lot of times, you know, that generally is going to open monster closets or enemies will come in, so sometimes it's best to let the player start all the action with the switch. And it looks like, you know, from what I saw, this is a lower to lowest, and these were probably lower to lowest. I can't quite remember, but yeah, I think it would be cool to like block these off with a wall that lowers to reveal all these enemies in here, and that would really make the trap be like a little more crazy. And then maybe like a door here or gates so the player can't get to the exit switch, which also lowers with enemies behind it or something. It could just be a really a crazy fight. But anyways, that's a setup thing. I don't want to harp on that too long. Alright, so we got the blue key. So let's go through the blue key door. Okay. That's red. What's this? Okay, that doesn't open. Okay. Guessing that was probably the stairs. I gotta remember to go back and get that secret. I totally forgot. Okay. That's nice. We're getting the red key. Bit of a texture misalign here. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I was hoping for a Romero secret. Or a sigil secret. Now what exactly did that open? I don't know if I've seen any bars. Oh, I can't go back down either. Not super sure what that opened, but let's go check it out. Maybe this? Very happy to have a chain gun. Okay, nice. One thing and this is a totally personal thing, this wall looks misaligned here in the back. Yeah, it definitely is. One thing that I like to do is I never like to have just an empty room, even if it's like a monster closet. I put you can throw some goodies back here, and just give the player some reason to come in here rather than just opening this up and be like, oh, it's an empty room, there's nothing in here. Even if it's just like some health bonuses or something. And also, I think you could have made this probably like, well, I'm not even, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter too much. Let's skip that thought. Let's go back for the secret here that I almost forgot. Okay, we're cooking on something. Is this like the secret exit? It's kind of weird that the player doesn't get a bonus here. You know, like there's no It's a secret, but there's nothing in here for them. I would have definitely advised putting something in here, like a berserk would be pretty awesome. There's been a lot of pinkies and stuff to punch in this map, more so than the others, so it would be nice to just have at least some reward for the player. Wait a second, hang on. That's the exit, but... Where was the yellow key? I saw it somewhere. I remember seeing it. Hang on a second, was it up here? Yeah, it's right there. There's like a secret over there. Okay, really? Alright. I think can I just run up it? No, not quite. I don't know how the player's supposed to know, like, that's a lift or something. But that didn't open the bars to the yellow key, though. Shouldn't it? Shouldn't it have? Alright, I'm a little stumped. I do want to go check out the secret map, but I'm kind of running out of time here, so I'm going to, I think, look in the editor. Well, maybe not, because I can see the map. It looks like I might be able to get there from down at the exit, so let's go check that out. Okay, I do like how this loops you back around. That's nice. Oh, there's a berserk. Okay. Alright, cool. Let's save, just in case I can't get back up. Oh, Jesus. I jumped in there with the berserk. Not very smart. Oh, that was all the damage. He took a big old bite. Don't you do it. Jesus. What? Oh, come on. What is that bullshit? Punched right through him. That's funny. Okay, so that takes me back to the yellow key, so... So wait, where's the actual exit? Did I pass it or something, or...? Okay, this is the regular exit. Okay, I see what's going on here. and then we'll go through the secret exit. But I think I am out of time, so. Nice. Okay, cool map. Yeah, kind of a slow start for like non-stop run and gun action, but it's picking up here. Again, some nice detailing in that map, nice lighting, good progression, you know. Never really got lost or anything, although the finish, it's a little weird because that ending makes me feel like it made me feel like, well, I don't want to go down into the radiation pit because that looks like the exit, but the yellow key is still back up behind me, you know? So it almost made me not want to go down to the actual progression because it's a thing where you disguise the exit or the progression as an exit. It kind of works against you in the map. I think it might have been better to just use a regular door down there and have the player loop around and put the... Well, let me go back to... What am I trying to say? I think it would be better if this door here was marked as the exit. The yellow key door. And just put like an exit in the wall, you know, a little thing. Because this, when I come down here and I see this, I'm like, ooh, that's the end. And it's like a lowering floor. It doesn't really feel like, if I haven't played your map, it doesn't feel like I'm coming back up there to the top. This feels like, ooh, that's the end of the map. I don't want to go down there because I don't want to be stuck. I want to find the last enemies, the last secret, you know. Get the yellow key card, etc., etc. So it works against your map in a way, even though it's like a fun creative thing that you've done here with the exit. It's counterintuitive, but that's just my thoughts. Anyways, hope you enjoyed, and I will keep playing this at a later date. So thanks, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.